Libra, welcome to your Celtic Cross reading. I hope you're well. I hope you are fabulous. We're going to start off with your general overview card first, and then we will build your baseline. Don't worry about the smoke. I tend to sage in between readings. What's going on, please? Show me what's going on for that Libran energy, which, by the way, when this message comes out, I just looked at the calendar to verify. It will actually be the last day in Libra season. So, one last happy birthday message to you. I hope you had a fantastic birthday, and this is indeed your birthday. Happy birthday to you. I hope that your energy was resplendent and beautiful, and that you were celebrated well. May you be surrounded by good family, good friends, and good feasts, yeah? What's going on, please? Show me that Librian energy. What is going on for Libra? Show me Libra, please. What is going on for Libra? What's going on for Libra, please? Fertility. Yeah, the Empress card. You share that with Taurus, by the way. In this deck called Fertility. Oh, the mother energy. Unconditional love. So long as she shall love, all thrive, all benefit under her energy. Highly productive, highly loving. The Empress, of course, is the most productive card in tarot, meaning she gets stuff done. She gets stuff done in the name of love. Okay, it's very strong maternal instincts. You do not have to be a woman. It's just the idea of I give my all, and therefore produce a great deal. Not because I need power, as the Emperor would suggest, or I need money. It's the idea that I can produce and give so much of myself because I love, you know. Family, friends, strong maternity energy. For some of you, you are mothers, perhaps grandmothers. But the idea is, because I bring so much to everyone I care about, I have a lot to offer. I have a lot to offer because I'm happy, I'm blessed, I'm loved, and I know it, and I want to share it with you. You know, this is someone of high value. A lot of power, but not hard power like the Emperor. It's a softer power that says I have a lot to give, you know. Show me what I need to see. And then, of course, the third of any particular month might be important to you. And then 3, it might be your particular power number or structure number, something like that. Show me that Librian energy. It's beautiful. Show me Libra, please. Show me Libra, please. Of course, one of the benefits of Celtic Cross is that I can see a variety of things, sometimes too much, like I did with Gemini. My. To say that theirs was complex was an understatement. Which, by the way, you featured heavily in Gemini's reading. It was not the easiest of reads, so take that with some caution, okay? But yes, Libra came up several times during the reading, just as an FYI. Okay. Show me that Libra energy, please. Show me that Libra energy, please. And then other times, I can see one core theme in the Celtic Cross. I never know. It's one of the beauties of it. And I said it can go a little bit over here. It can go a little bit over there. The tricky part is just connecting all the dots. Again, check out Gemini's message. Okay, the night of, oh, busy. We is busy. Some of you are actually, you're traveling. I typically don't associate the Knight of Swords with travel at all. It's typically action. But some of you are taking action in terms of being on the road. I don't know why I'm seeing that so heavily, but I'm seeing some car time. I'm seeing some back and forth busyness. I typically associate that with other cards, but for some reason, it's like, ha! I'm out. But Knight of Swords, busy. This is not theoretical. It's reality, okay? We're talking fast communication. We're talking fast movement. Hopefully it's all good, all right? The challenge, 5 of Pentacles. We don't want something to be broken here. We're rushing in, trying to repair some sort of 5 of Pentacles type damage. It is a challenge, but it's like, I'm going to meet that challenge, Libra says. Oh. You're communicating, trying to prevent breakage, or you're taking action to try to prevent breakage. What's going on, baby? Talk to me, Goose. What's going on? What's above you? The Lover, strong connection. Again, Gemini does not have to be, but yes, I have to admit there might be some intertwining energies there. So if you have very strong Gemini in your chart, or if you are connecting to one, again, not the easiest of reads. It was very complicated, as is such with the Gemini mind. But yeah, it's above you, hovering. There's a strong influence here. It does not have to be Gemini. I apologize. I don't mean to take that place. It's just I do have to reference it. But in that context, let's take it off the sign grid. Okay. A strong connection here, hovering, influencing. You feel it breaking or potentially breaking. I see you rushing it at some point. When this happens, I could not say, I do not know. To try to repair the damage or to communicate or taking action. It's the Five of Pentacles is challenging. It's like a threat that you're trying to prevent. Now, it could be you that's trying to engage a break. I need to clarify. Your action is suggesting to me, however, repair, as opposed to you actually initiating a breakage. But again, take it as it resonates. You let me know as you see fit. Because there is a strong union above you in terms of a strong soul bond. Desire, love, sexuality, spirituality, it's all wrapped up into the lovers. It's a complicated thing, but it's a beautiful thing too. Your relevant past, Queen of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, does not have to be full heart space. In the relevant past, beautiful. Your energy, know what it was to have a full and open heart. Okay, what is exiting for you? The Chariot, being in love. Oh shit, baby, what is going on? Cancer energy too. Again, doesn't have to be. Being in love. Being in love is exiting. Energy is being lost. The future, the Hierophant. Taurian energy. Honey, you're pulling out some majors today. Goodness me. Commitment. Commitment to thyself. Commitment to an actual commitment. I don't know. What is exiting is love energy. What is before you is some sort of commitment energy. Okay. 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 Strength is strength. Leo energy. Goodness me, honey. How many people you messing around with? Oh my, there's so much. You might have some very dominant energy in your chart, honey. Oh my God. It's, give me a break. Gemini already killed my brain. Oh my God. Strength is in your strength. You have a strong sense of will. You do. You do. The environment plane is the star. Stop. I can't. This is too much upper level energy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 major arcanas just on your baseline with a bunch of action in between. Honey, you coming or going? Who are you in love with? How many people are you in love with? Oh my goodness. I'm not trying to give you shit. I'm just already overwhelmed. Libra, honey. Happy fucking birthday. Jesus, you did. Okay, let's bring it down. Let's bring it down. Hopes and fears, yeah? The Five of Swords. Are we lying to ourselves? In one form of action, am I wrong? In this other form of action, am I wrong? Am I lying to myself? Am I setting myself up for failure? If I go this one pathway, is it wrong? If I go that pathway, is it wrong? Can I trust myself? Can I trust them? Am I all screwed up and wrong? If I make the wrong choice, am I setting myself up for self-sabotage? By telling myself to do this way, to do this way, to this way, is that what I actually want? Am I lying to myself? Heavy energy here of am I lying to myself? Okay. I don't know. The outcome is the Ten of Crystals, Ten of Swords. Something is ending. The outcome here. Okay. Oh my God. I got endings. I got exits. I've got entries. I've got influential energy. Oh my goodness. Am I lying to myself? Is this really over? Do I want it to be? Should it end? Do I want to keep it? Is it right for me? Is it wrong for me? Oh, let's just start with one thing at a time. Now let's just start with one thing at a time. Let me put it this way. You have some massive energetic influences around you, within you. So for those of you who are really into 10-minute readings, I'm looking at an overwhelmed Libra. You seem to have a hard time understanding which way you're meant to direct your energies, and you feel kind of pressured to make a decision and to act, to speak. I think you're trying to repair too many things at one time. And in that effort of trying to figure out what is worth your repair and not worth your repair, you're wondering if you're not lying to yourself about choosing the right thing over the other. I don't know. Only you can really know. At the end of the day, Ten of Swords, I do believe something is ending. And that's one of the things that concerns you. It's in your hopes and your fears. Did I make the right choice in cutting this connection out, letting it go? Or trying to repair it, and which one do I repair? Oh, honey, at the end of the day, only you can really know. I just don't want that Five of Swords to be the case for you, because whatever it is you decide, you have to decide upon it, or you're always going to be second-guessing yourself. So the best thing you can do is be honest with yourself, what it is you're really experiencing, the basis of your decisions, where it's coming from, and then that way, even if you don't like the outcome, you can at least be at peace with it. Okay, so again, if you value 10-minute messages, there you go. Whatever it is you choose to do, and it's looking like you have a lot of operational energy here in terms of you having choice. You just want to make sure that you're making the right choice. So again, come to terms with your mind, your motivation, your true motivation, what it is you're choosing, why you're choosing it, what's your motivation in choosing it. Accept it for what it is, that way you don't have to second guess yourself. I would hate that for you. So let's show me that, the Knight of Swords. Okay, we're actually using the Klimt right now. Right on. This is the Klimt Tarot. It is a tarot deck based entirely on the paintings of Gustav Klimt. I use it sometimes, yeah. It's very beautiful. I haven't been called to it too much lately. I believe I used it in Aries, I think. Yeah, it's beautiful. He's most well known, of course, for that famous painting called The Kiss. It's a lovely deck. I highly recommend it. This is Knight of Swords. Show me that Knight of Swords, please. I'm guessing you are loved by many, honey. Show me that Knight of Swords, please. Show me that Knight of Swords, the busyness. A lot of back and forth, a lot of movement, and for some of you that is literal real world. Show me that Knight of Swords, please. The Nine of Wands, frustration, the High Priestess, feeling, you know and think, you feel and think something's not right. You're right, it's not. Something's wrong. Something is wrong. You feel it and you think it. Your mind is here as well as your feeling. Those two should work together. They should not be exclusive. A lot of people think it's either my intelligence or my intuition that guides me. It's actually an ideal combination of both. You both think and feel something's not right. And you're right, something's off. Okay, Nine of Wands, but there's resistance here. Resistance here about what you're really feeling and thinking, but you do feel a certain level of pressure to do something. You just don't seem to quite know what it is. But your thoughts are drawing you into a particular direction. I'm thinking something's not right. Your High Priestess is here. Something doesn't feel right. Nine of Wands. I'm kind of resisting both of those elements, but it's like you don't want to fully complete the thought. You don't want to fully complete the thought of what's going on. But you do feel a strong inclination to take action or to speak. Your intuition and your thoughts are both trying to talk to you, and there's resistance to both. There's resistance to both. The full thought of the thing and the full feeling of the thing. I just know that you want to take some sort of action to resolve this tension in you, but without fully comprehending what it is you're dealing with. I don't want to look too closely at it, and I don't want to feel too closely. I just know I feel pressure to do something about it. The Five of Pentacles is in the challenge position. It feels like there is a threat of break here. Show me that Five of Pentacles, please. And that would explain right away why you're showing me Five of Swords. Why you have a lot of doubts about what you're doing, and is it correct for you? If you don't want to fully think about it or fully feel it, you're going to second guess yourself, whatever decision you choose to make. Show me that Five of Pentacles, please. In the challenge. Show me that Five of Pentacles, please, in the challenge. Show me that Five of Pentacles. Like, I can't give it my full attention. I can't give it my full feeling. But I just know I'm going to have to fix it. I just know I'm going to have to fix it, but you can't give it your full attention. Whatever this is, you can't give it your full attention. The Six of Cups, Soul Bond energy. Temperance, healing. Six of Wands. You want to make a connection that's important to you, feel good again. And for some reason you can't give it your full attention. Which means if you can't give it your full attention, you can't give it the full weight of your thoughts and the full grace of your feeling, intuition. You just feel that there's an imperative pressure to fix something you don't fully understand, and you don't fully understand it because you're not giving it your attention. You just know you want to correct the course of it. There is a soul bond here that does require elements of healing in order to feel good about it. So the Six of Cups, Temperance, Six of Wands, Five of Pentacles is in the challenge position. It feels like there is potential breakage here with someone who is important to you, soul bond energy. You've known them a long time, and they also make you feel good. And it's a 6 and 6 duality thing. That means it's equal. You both experience this to some extent. You both experience love for each other. You both experience a sense of being able to balance and feel good in each other's company, feeling, passion. And it feels restorative and healing to you, but for some reason you cannot give it your full attention, and that's the biggest problem by far. You just have an imperative need in you to fix it. I got to get back to that. I don't have time. I don't have time. And it's that thing of, because you're not making time for it, you don't fully understand why it feels like it's breaking or why you're separating from it. Oh my. It's like I can't give it my attention. I can't. It literally feels... It feels like somebody's trying to say to me, I will fix it when I get... That's what it is. I'll fix it when I get back. I'll fix it when I get back. I can't, Christina, I can't give it my time right now. It's important to me. And I'll rush in there and I'll fix it real quick when I get back. It feels like that. So I don't know who it is that you have this system of with, where it's like you both have long-standing energy toward each other, long-standing memories, okay? And they're actually restorative. They're healing in nature. Whoever you have this bond with, it feels good to you. It feels good to them too. It feels restorative when you two connect. And it also feels kind of fun and sexy when you two connect. With the Six of Wands, I saw something similar for Scorpio in their last reading. And Five of Pentacles is in the challenge. It feels like there's a threat of break with this person, and you can't give it your full attention, but you know something's not right. You know it up here, and you know it in here. But there's a fussiness around your energy. I can't give it the attention. Nine of Wands, blocked. I'm blocked from fixing this. And all I'm hearing is that I'll fix it when I get back. I'll fix it when I get back. I'll fix it when I get back. No problem. I know how to heal this. I know what's up. I know how to heal this. I know this Six of Cups. I know this Six of Cups. I know how to heal with this person. I know how to talk to this person. I know what's up. I know what to do. I can't do it right now. I will fix it when I get back. I keep hearing that. So much road. Guys, there's so much road. Miles and miles and miles. You're away from this person and your energy is you know something's not right, baby. Something's not right. Perhaps you and your person left on a bad note with a bad taste in your mouth. It was a bad taste. You didn't like the way you left this person. Something didn't taste right. It didn't sit well in your mind or in your heart. Something's not right. You haven't been able to question it or look at it closely. Your energy's been so busy and or preoccupied, you cannot give this person your full attention, and that's half the problem right there. But you have absolute conviction that I can rush in there and take care of it when I get back. There's a certain level of confidence here that you know how to work with this person, that you know how to talk to them, that you know what they need to hear. Something like that. I know what they need to hear, or I know what I need to... Well, I kind of disagree, only because if you really don't know the full extent of the problem, what it is that you, or how it is you're used to approaching this person might often work, but it may not in this instance. I don't know. You have a very strong idea that you know how to fix it, but you can't give it your full energy and attention either. So try not to go in there with assumptions, honey, because I see you ready to take action when you get back, whatever that means to you. But try not to go into that flying in with assumptions. I don't know. Something's not sitting right. The Lovers is hovering. Are we switching or staying? The Lovers is above you. Strong connection. It's influencing you. It's part of the soul bond, I'm sure. The Six of Cups being what it is. Show me this Lovers energy, please, that is hovering. You have confidence with this person. I know how to talk to them. I know how to heal this. I know how to fix it. I just can't do it right now. I don't know that you two left on bad terms. It's more like something's not sitting in your mind right, that things are correct. Something's left a bad taste in your mouth. Like it doesn't taste right. Something doesn't taste right. Their energy's different. It's changing on me. The Devil. Strength. Six of Wands. The Six of Wands is here again. Kind of that confidential energy, the confidence energy. Kind of the ego boost. More so now that the Devil's here, strength. There's a connection here that might be unrequited. And I haven't seen this combination in a long time, so I haven't said this in a long time. Devil plus Lovers, they're actually not too far apart, but when they're together, actually in the cards, it can often equal unrequited. Unrequited energy. In other words, a connection that has not come together to its truest potential. So it becomes a toxic thing. It becomes an obsessive thing. Because the energies won't express themselves in the way that they were meant to, in alignment. This is the Lovers. Ideally, when we earn our greatest connection, we're in alignment. But when we do not get in alignment with that person whom we are so strongly bonded to, it becomes a toxic thing. It becomes a possessive thing. It becomes an obsessive thing. Because we're not lining up with them in the way that we were meant to in terms of goals. The energy is not being expressed in a way that's healthy. And the Six of Wands is here in strength. Very strong sense of conviction, either you or your person has, or the both of you, that this connection makes you feel really, really good. But is not meeting the potential that it's supposed to. It's kind of intense. It's like it's like we take pleasure from this connection, but we're not meeting it where it's supposed to be spiritually, mentally, emotionally, or sexually. Okay. I know you two engage in each other's energy in a way that suggests we know each other. We've known each other a long time. I'm sure you have. And you seem to have this idea, the way I left them, something's leaving a bad taste in my mouth. Something's not right. The energy's off, right? But you can't give it your full attention. And I keep hearing it. When I get back, I'll fix it. I'll make it right. I know how to work with them. I've done it before. You have confidence in that. They do. Somebody does. And it's a long-standing confidence, too. I know what they need to hear. I know what to say. Now, there is love here. But it's being lost in ego and a sense of over-familiarity. Like, I know them. I know what to do. Okay, we might have left things funny. Things don't feel quite right. I don't quite understand it. I don't have the time to look at it either. But I'll fix it when I get back. I'm going to rush in there real quick. I know what to do. Okay. You two have some sort of unhealthy pattern of feeling really good, if not magnificent, in each other's energy. Very strong, I might add. Very strong. Sexual energy. spiritual energy, emotional energy, but it's not lining up the way it was intended. And that's why it's becoming a negative thing. Some sort of repetitious pattern that you have with them, the both of you have with each other, in terms of how you meet, how you express your connection, how it's actually coming out in the real world, are two different things than what you were meant to do on the spiritual level. There is a lot of sexual tension in this. There's a lot of ego wrapped up into this. And what is really downsized or downplayed is the lack of acknowledgement of the real feelings between you two. And that is what I'm going to go ahead and take a wild guess is the unrequited portion. You two are like magnets. Hardcore. Fuck, honey, I might call your title. I'm on like, where are we? I'm not even at the 30. I'm thinking about calling you two hardcore magnets. Because you are hardcore magnets. Here's what kicks me, man. Is that you two are highly spiritually bonded. And you two magnetize each other. Like it is no fucking joke how hard you two magnetize each other. But it became, instead of a union based in love, respect, and trust, it turned out to be, I'm really, really addicted to this person. As opposed to the spiritual union and emotional union it was meant to be. Somehow, the energy between you two got translated as kind of like a rush job. But it's kind of addicting at this point. It's exciting. And in between the addiction and the exciting and the mild obsession and possessive qualities attached to it, there was meant to be real love. And that's where you two are connecting the least. You have a strong idea of how to talk to this person and correct the course of the situation. It almost kind of comes across as, I know what's up. I know what to do. Yeah, things were weird, but I know how to fix it. I'm going to rush right in there when I get back. I don't have the time for it now. I don't want to critically analyze it either. It's the love, honey. The love is what's leaving a bad taste in your mouth. It's not the flirtation. It's not the compliments. Okay? It's not the sexual tension between you two. It's the love portion that's neglected. Okay? You two have formed some sort of behavior pattern around a very strong connection that exacerbates the problem and the symptoms without bringing more love into it. I know you two are highly bonded, and I have no doubt you've known each other for a long time, but that means also that that pattern between you two is long-standing as well, where you get each other's ego and sexual energy, but not the love. And that's the part where you need to bond the most, is what I'm seeing the least of. You feel the threat of break from this thing. I'm telling you, when you last saw this person or spoke to them, something felt weird. But you couldn't devote your time to it. And then you tell yourself, I'll take care of it when I get back. I know what to do. I'll talk to him a certain way. I'll turn on the charm. And it again, there's that confidence again. I don't like it. It's literally strength here with the ego boost plus the devil plus the lovers. How the connection was meant to express itself as loving, nurturing, and a long-sustaining relationship has translated into really intense flirtation and ego drives and surface stuff without the depth. Okay. It's so strong. It's so terribly strong. The pattern that was developed between you two, you learned to talk to each other through a Six of Wands instead of your Six of Cups, which is how you were actually supposed to interact with each other, is through love. Not through convenience, not through scheduling, not through, you know, balancing out the ego and I need a hit and I'm addicted to that hit. It's not the sexual energy you two are addicted to, it's the connection. But how, for some reason, it got translated between you two as something that is addictive. And it comes across as a pattern instead of a strong, loving connection. Relevant past, the Queen of Cups. I'm telling you, the love was supposed to be the emphasis. The love was supposed to be the emphasis, as the Lovers connection says, literally in its name, the Lovers. And it's unrequited in the emotional world, but I know it was there. But for some reason, it all came about to be Six of Wands and ego trips and erections and getting, you know, hard. That's what it came down to. And we got addicted to that instead of the love. You know what I'm saying? Queen of Cups, Queen of Cups, Queen of Cups. Some of that Queen of Cups plays in the relevant past. Nice. If this is you and Gemini, I don't even know if I have the strength of will to get to Aquarius today. Some of that Queen of Cups plays in the relevant past. Oh my God. The air signs are putting me through the paces today. Queen of Cups plays in the relevant past. Yes, that was the imperative point, was the love. It wasn't about how hot you two could make each other. The Ace of Wands, that's what I'm saying. It was supposed to be love and fire together, not one forsaking the other. Eight of Pentacles. At some point, dude, Eight of Pentacles, the Seventh, that's what I'm saying. You two were supposed to, and you did in the relevant past. I'm telling you, honey, you two in the relevant past had the opportunity to make this connection the way it was supposed to be. Two people working through the best of their heart space to show their passion, to show their love, to show their skill, and to build it into something more than how it got translated. Do you see the opposite? Do you see that how it is versus what it was supposed to be? At some point in your past with this person, you two operated in love. But somehow, that passion is never a bad thing, honey. Ace of Wands is necessary and critical. Fire energy is critical for a healthy, loving relationship. It shouldn't have become this, whatever it translated to. How it started with a full heart space. Let me know if you're connecting to water. We also have Capricorn here, Leo. Well, everybody's here at this point. The Eight of Pentacles, you two were both supposed to work through your love energy, and then that's where the real passion was supposed to come from. I don't know, at some point you two did, where you two harmonized on an emotional level and you worked through your stuff through the heart space, not through ego, not through, oh, I can fix it. I know something's wrong, but I can fix it real quick. I don't fully understand it, but I can fix it. You two were supposed to be more like this. Everything you did was supposed to come through love energy. Not through ego. Not through charm. Not through sexual tension. But through love. And that was where the real passion was meant to be born. So how the hell did it go from this, honey, to this? Chariots on the exit. Yes, being in love. Or, again, all that movement I keep seeing. A lot of movement. Show me the Chariot, please. Exiting. 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 The Knight of Wands, the love and the passion. Knight of Pentacles has slowly waned, I see. So there's the bridge. Being in love and having the appropriate, I keep saying water and fire in healthy combinations until we get to your current and present day energies. What started out correctly in the Lover's energy of being both love and fire, spirituality, sexuality, the mental bond. What started out that way did not take that turn of events. The in-love energy, the fire energy, has slowly but surely been exiting for a long time. The future is the Hierophant, the immediate future. Show me the Hierophant, please. Commitment. Show me the commitment, please. Show me the Hierophant, please. The Chariot. The Emperor, Aries, Cancer, good God. Justice, you. You are showing me a determination to move your love, your Chariot energy, which for someone it is exiting as well as the passion, into something else that feels justified and correct to you. Commitment, justification, balance. The Emperor, standing in our power, the Chariot. This is the direction now I wish to move into. As one thing wanes, we enter another. Or we recommit with the Hierophant to another direction. There are, honey, there's more than one heart on the line here, and I mean that in a literal sense. There is more than one heart here. More than two hearts, I should say. There's yours, the person whom you were engaging with, and someone else whom you seem to be choosing. So long as it feels correct to you, then it feels correct to you. I just don't know why you're doubting yourself then. You seem to be reinforcing your decision to be in correct love, and I agree with you. To be in committed love, I also agree with you. Standing in your power and insisting that this is correct for you. Commitment, being in love. I will show my love towards a commitment, and thus I will balance and find peace within myself. I insist that this is correct, Emperor energy. Meanwhile, your love and passion has slowly been exiting somewhere else. I saw something in you develop. I know I did. Libra, I know I saw something in you develop that was on a healthy track. It was. What you and this person was experiencing was truly being developed from a place of the heart and the appropriate level of passion to coincide with it. And over time, that de-evolved into something that felt more like a hard hit of ego sexual energy when it wasn't meant to be that way. It was meant to be something greater, but the energy got lost in translation. You feel the Six of Cups, I believe, pulling away from you. You feel that you can temporarily fix it when you get back, whatever that means. But the fact of the matter is somebody's love and passionate energy has been exiting for a long time. Either yours or theirs. This unrequited lover. Someone here has fallen out of love and fallen out of passion. I see it is you, I believe, who's trying to repair this because to some extent you can feel it. The love for this person is not where they want it to be. They don't want to be a devil and a lover. They just want it to be a lover or being in love. But then you're telling me that none of that matters, Christina, because I'm choosing commitment. I'm choosing myself. I'm choosing the Chariot. I'm choosing the Emperor. I'll stand in my power and claim myself thusly. And that's beautiful energy to stand in. It is. I don't know that this is a bad person. I just know that somebody's falling out of love and out of passion. I do see you, however, with this instinct in you to try to repair the damage because you feel something's not right, but that it will fix itself because you know how, or you have that kind of history with this person. And how it started with them was someone who had a full open heart, if not too honest, with their heart. Somebody here had an open, honest heart, if not too honest. They really tried to open up, and they did so from a place of love and passion. And you two were working on that particular course for a while. But now you're telling me, Christina, you know what? None of that mess matters. I'm choosing commitment, I'm choosing myself, and I'm standing in my power. I'm moving my chariot forward. That's a lot of, that's all major arcana right here, just in your bridge. So yes, of course I'm taking you seriously. Of course I am. But there's about 3 hearts in here. There are 3 hearts in here. The one you say, you know what, I've made my choice. It's the one I commit to. That's the one I can stand by. You know? Their energy was exiting anyway. I tried to repair it. I didn't fully understand it, but I tried to repair it. What happened is, honey, I know you two will that person's heart. When it originally opened up to you, it was so soft. And I will admit, there was a lot of fantasy in it. There was. But it was honest fantasy. It was honest fantasy. They had hopes. You had hopes. And through honest love and emotionality, your passion was there. It wasn't passion that brought you two together. It was your heart space. This might have been literally under working conditions with this person. I don't always see it that way, but sometimes, yeah, this might have actually been environment where you met this person. Yes, their energy's kind of dreamy and maybe fantastical. Maybe they had too many fantasies. But it was coming from an honest place. And you responded to it. It felt good. Made your heart swell up. And it ignited something in you. But then over time, I'm seeing a pattern here. A pattern you two fell into. A pattern you two fell into. You sense something is wrong, you come rushing in, you don't fully understand the problem, you just know that you want to fix it. And somehow it became addictive along the way. It stopped being about the heart and it became more about the ego and the pride. It feels good to know this person. I don't know why. It feels very good to know this person. It makes you feel very good to know this person. It gives you strength. But it goes into a bad place. You two will have like some sort of tiff or some sort of feeling of a break, and then we go rushing in. I know how to fix those cups. And we're at another one of those junctions in your timeline with this person. And this time I'm hearing distinctly, I will fix it when I get back. We've done this before. You used to work, the both of you, through a common cause of love. You generally both had good cups for each other. I admit, I'm getting strong notes from their side, whoever this unrequited lover is to you, that maybe they were a little too fantasy. Maybe they had too many fantasies. Maybe they were a little too soft-hearted. Maybe they were unrealistic, but yet you responded to it. You liked it. You liked how you looked in their eyes. Even if it was a fantasy version of you, you still liked how they looked in your eyes. And then the fantasy would not sustain. The reality hit. You two became habitual. Someone pulls away, the other person pushes forward. We reaffirm each other's energy through ego, flirtation. Until the next thing that interrupts it. And it became a locked pattern. A locked pattern with a strong connection. Someone is falling out of love and out of passion, and I think, if I'm being honest with you, Libra honey, it's been like that for a long time too with the Knight of Pentacles. I think that's what's leaving the bad taste in your mouth. That person who had such a strong fantasy vision of you, but it was done so in love. I'm not trying to discredit them or you. Reverse energy says applies because fuck, honey, there's 3 people in here at this point. There are 3 people here in this point. At this point. So I don't know who had the soft, dreamy heart. But whoever had that soft, dreamy heart that saw you in that kind of fantasy eyes, the one that you responded to and it made you feel 10 feet tall, to have someone see you that way, or the other way around, take what resonates, leave what does not. Whoever had that soft, dreamy fantasy quality, they slowly but surely have been falling out of love and out of passion for a long time. Because what actually is reality is a sort of maintenance. How it's supposed to happen and how it transpired are 2 different things. It became a pattern of ego and sexual energy. Pride. Even a little bit of obsession. Possessiveness. This is mine. For some reason it comes across so strongly that someone here has such a strong... It's like, that's mine, I know that's mine. And I get to say that. I get to say that, but then they don't actually accept the responsibility of love. They want the claiming energy, knowing that they can have it, but they don't want the responsibility of love behind it. That's why somebody fell out of love and out of passion, because for this person, this Queen of Cups, their love and their passion was one and the same. I'm sorry. It's just you have so many majors here today and the energy is so overwhelming. You know, I typically have a strong rule. Only Cancer can make me cry. Oh, and they know it too. Bless them, they know it. Fuck, they know it. But not today, honey, it's you. The fantasy's gone. Somebody responded to it so strongly they liked how that person looked in their eyes. But that wasn't the reality, was it? That kind of fantasy can only be sustained for so long, you know? Until the reality hits, this is what it actually comes down to. And that's not how the lover's union is meant to be. You're meant to build each other up. Like this. The ultimate form of the prayer hands, the lovers is. You build each other up. That's why it's a spiritual connection. You point higher, not downward. This connection went downward once the fantasy faded and reality kicked in. How it actually ended up expressing itself was ego. Sexual tension, sexual energy, strength. And for some reason, a strong sense of pride that this person sees me that way, or I see them that way, that I know them. That I know them like that and no one else does, something like that. Because the love that was there at the beginning was neglected all along the way, and this is how it ended up, and that's why somebody fell out of love and out of passion too. It's been exiting for some time. And I think that's what's leaving the bad taste in your mouth. And you say you can't give it your full attention, but that you can fix it. Somebody's saying that. I can fix it when I get back. I keep hearing that. You got used to it, the both of you. This pattern. So in the future, I see you choosing clearly, loudly, distinctly. None of that matters. None of that matters. If it falls away, it falls away. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I don't need it. This is what I need right here. The Hierophant, the Chariot, Taurus, Cancer, Aries. You. That's a lot of major players, honey. Your energy's screaming at me. None of that matters, Christina. If I can't fix it or not, fuck it. I have this, and I'm choosing that anyway. That's legitimacy. That's the real deal. That's what I'm choosing. I'm choosing legitimacy, and I'm choosing the real deal. That's where my love is. That's where my responsibility is. For some reason, the responsibility thing is coming in very, very hard. This is my responsibility. The Emperor plus Justice? Oh, fuck yes. That's my responsibility. Plus the Hierophant? That is my contractual responsibility. You know what? Maybe that's all this was fuck around energy. I don't know. It was. You can fault that person for maybe being soft-hearted and too fantastical. Or it was you. There was a dreamy quality around someone's energy that shone brightly through someone else's eyes. Somebody accused the other of, it's just fantasy. It's not reality, but it felt good, didn't it, to be seen that way? Somebody did. And I understand that fucking energy. I get it. This is the truth. This is reality. This is responsibility, contractual obligation, spiritual obligation, commitment obligation, and love. I insist. So it's like, fuck it. That's going to exit. It's going to exit. It was all based on fantasy anyway, right? Perhaps it was. I don't think it was. I see what happened along the way, past, present, and the truth of it. But I can see why you would want that strength of conviction. I need to choose reality. That is my responsibility. I choose my reality. I sign up to this, I commit myself to this, or I already did, or I already have, or it's already done and deal. So it doesn't matter what is exiting or being lost. I choose the real deal. I already have it. I'm signed up to it. If you haven't yet, you will be. Or if you had the choice of two, I don't know. I don't know. But you stand by your decision here. I just don't know why you're doubting yourself so much. Did I choose wrong? Because now it hurts. I don't know. I don't want you to choose wrong. The whole point of tarot is to point, in fact, showcase that we have choice, not the absence of it. We have things that are inevitably brought upon us. I'm sorry, when I get emotional, I start stuttering. Every fucking time. Sorry about that. I'm a real person. And when I tell you I'm intuitive and empathic, that's what this looks like. So yeah, I do the real shit and I get my emotions caught up into it. Standard Scorpio, I know. But I wouldn't be me otherwise. And I don't apologize for being me, and I don't want you to apologize for you being you. So if you must choose, I want you to continue to choose with this strength of conviction. That way you don't doubt yourself later. As always, I want what's best for you, not what's worst for you. So if you well and truly are telling me, fuck it, this didn't mean a damn thing at the end of the day. This is the real deal. I believe you, and I want you to believe you too. I don't want you to second guess yourself, okay? I always want what's best for people. And you're telling me that this, whatever this is you're choosing, that you're committing to, is the best for you. And you're showing me that with strength of will and determination. Let's move on. The strength, your strength is literally your strength. God, I can't even call out the signs. They're all here at this point. There's no, I mean, honestly, there's no point in calling out the signs. They're all here. Honey, it's like, you know how, Christina, there's major and minor arcana in tarot. Can we just get all the majors today? I think that would be super fun. That's... He was like, I need all the majors. Okay, you know what that is? You know, I know exactly what that is, Libra. I know exactly what that is, particularly with your energy. And I know that's because I have 5 Libra placements. I don't advertise that. Trust me, I don't advertise it. It's like 1 was enough, okay? So I have an undiversified birth chart. Scorpio, Aries, Sag, Libra. That's it. That's why I have such concentrated energy and why I drive people crazy. So because I have such concentrated energy, let me tell you, when I tell you I know where this is coming from, I know this is you. This is what happens. This is what Libra's happening in Libra's brain. Let's say you get some new furniture. I don't know if I like it there. Let's move it 5 inches to the right. Okay, that's interesting, but now I wonder what it looks like in the corner. I can't commit to that. How does it look against that wall? What if we move the TV over there? We move that chair over there. And you know what? I don't like any of it. Just put it back the way it was. That's Libra. I'm not saying you're flaky. I'm saying that's your process. We all have pros and cons. It's non-negotiable. It's just the way it is. And I've talked to you about this before, and yes, one day I will make videos on all the signs and all our pros and cons and what it's like to be us. That way people can better understand and stop judging each other. So with Libra, your pros is the ability to harmonize, be generous with your energy, to make other people feel good about themselves. But when it comes time for your energy to withdraw, to be internal, and to be more personable, your standards get much, much higher, and it gets much, much harder to please you. And that's when you tend to try to roughly balance your scales as much as possible. So you tend to be much more generous and lax with other people, with yourself not so much. So what happens is that in your effort to do this with your scales, you will often try to focus it like this instead of just allowing it to go up and down until you find your new place of stasis. Okay? You have such a pressure to keep the balance, to keep the aesthetic, to keep the flow, that sometimes you won't let the scale swing too much in either direction so you can get the full scope of your emotions. That's it. And it's like, in this connection I'm seeing here, the one that made me, I'm sorry, cry like that a little bit. It was like this the whole time. Except at the very beginning. When you two connected, quite possibly literally at work. When you met this person, fantasy or not, in their eyes or your eyes, that's when your energy was actually open towards them. Being more open to the love and not just the passion. And then somewhere over time, it closed off and became more of a, well, that. It's not an accusation, baby. There were 2 parts at play here. It wasn't just you. I don't know why it was so restricted and how it boiled down to this, but if you resonate with this, then you already know. I understand that in my own way. It started out one way, right? And through 1 or 2 faults, most likely 2, I see 2, 2, 2, and then a 3rd. Things played out the way they did. Strength is in your strength. Yes, no shit, you have a strong will. I see that. Pulling nothing but majors on my ass today. Show me strengths. Page of Pentacles. Queen of Swords. Okay, Chariot. You are showing me a sense of mind, Page of Pentacles, no matter how small, that you have made the masterful decision to honor your Chariot in its new particular direction, or to stay the course in a commitment. Okay, whatever it is that you so intensely said, you know what, fuck it. Whatever that is exiting, fine. Fine, I'm tired of trying to rush in and repair the damage anyway. I don't really understand it. And this is all it amounts to anyway. I'll get over it. It's not like that. It's not as dismissive like that. But it's like, you know what? Whatever this was, it's already trying to exit. And this is all it boils down to. And yes, it's hot. And yes, sometimes it feels obsessive. And sometimes I get caught up in the moment. But you know what? It's not legit. Libra's like, I'm choosing legit. And I'm standing by my decision for commitment and legitimacy. I see that. You moved very swiftly in one particular direction to a commitment, or it was a commitment that you already had and you kind of reaffirmed yourself to. You understand? I'm not here to judge. I'm just here to read the cards, honey. Because there are 3 hearts here. The two I'm seeing are the most imperative, yours and this. But yes, here's your strength. No matter how small, Page of Pentacles, there you are, Queen of Swords. I have made a determination to show love to that which matters. And it may not seem like much, but that's where you're going to continue to plant that seed, is in the Chariot that feels more appropriate to you. Okay, the in-love vehicle. And it's like, there's your energy. That direction, that Chariot, that's what I chose. Stick to it. The Star, please. Your environment, your pathway energy. Show me the Star, please. Show me the Star. Aquarian energy does not... I mean, they're all here. Why am I even bothering? Why am I even bothering, Libra? The Star. Show me the Star, please. Show me the Star, please. Show me the Star. Show me the Star. For your environment, perhaps you are working on a new pathway. Perhaps you are trying to, again, like recommit to the one that you are already on, or the one that you chose. 3 of Wands. Ace of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. For some of you, you are showing me strong. As an aside, this is completely unrelated. This is completely different in your environment for some reason. And congratulations to you if this is true. You highly anticipate a new offer in work. This is coming through very strongly and very distinctly. And if that's the case, congratulations to you. It's looking like it's coming in. I hope that's a reasonable expectation. Some of you are expecting an offer soon. That is an FYI, and I'm happy to report that for you because that's really solid. That's really solid energy. Yay! So, Queen of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, 3 of Wands. You very much expect some sort of good news soon regarding an opportunity that does look financial. It does seem to be leading you into what looks like a new star pathway that you hope to be walking on soon. The idea is with our star pathway, we're not going to know if it's for us until we try. So you are literally looking forward to trying. You do for some. You seem to be expecting an offer. Okay, and I hope that that's... In fact, you seem to be quite comfortable with that knowledge as well. You feel like it will lend to your experience as a person and not take away from you. So again, that seems very solid. I would say absolutely follow that so long as it's correct. Now the 5 of Swords, please. Hopes and your fears. Hopes and fears. 5 of Swords. Self-doubt. You know, the things I may not be looking at because I don't want to look at it. Show me the 5 of Swords, please. Show me the 5 of Swords. Let's see. Show me that 5 of Swords, please. Temperance, healing, Page of Swords, 6 of Cups. You're looking back at them. A part of your mind wonders still if you couldn't have healed the 6 of Cups. After all, you made it very clear to me. I mean, it was stark, ravingly clear to me that you have a history of this person, that when it feels like the energy is breaking from you or you two are breaking away, you know how to pull it back. You're not able to give them nearly as much time, energy, attention, and there always seems to be something that preoccupies you from giving them their full attention, and that's one of the things that keeps you two emotionally distant and keeps you from emotionally bonding appropriately, and that's how it became this devilish pattern of sexual energy, flirtation, and fun time, as opposed to something deeper for which it was originally intended. Your 5 of Swords, you're looking back at that 6 of Cups, and your hopes and fears. You are afraid that when you look back on the 6 of Cups, heavy past orientation, you've known this person a long time. You wondered if you failed it, if you failed yourself, if you couldn't have healed it before you completely made that declarative and shifted your energy completely 100% devotionally in another direction. I saw you doing it not once but twice. Like, my mind's made up. This is where my commitment is. This is my justification as a person. This is my justification as a human. This is my justification as commitment. This is justification of my love. It's legit, and I'm choosing legitimacy. But in your fears, you look back at the past, and you wondered if you couldn't have fixed it. That if you didn't set yourself up for failure, What was the point of it? Should you have chosen it? It pulls you backwards and you wonder if you still can't fix it sometimes. You keep an eye on it, but you don't really engage in it. You don't want to set yourself up for future failure. But you also wonder if maybe you didn't shoot yourself in the foot. Were you wrong? Were they wrong? Were the both of you wrong? And if you were wrong, why did it feel so strong? And how come it ended up the way it did, if it was so damn strong, Christina? Yeah. That's what happens when we don't put love first. It started out that way. That's what kills me, man. That's what kills me. It started out that way. Even if this person had fantastical notions of love, perhaps they did imprint silly things in their mind upon you and the connection you had. The strength of that connection actually did exist. But the love wasn't put forward first. Not over time. The passion was honest. You both came by the passion honestly. You did. You both came by that passion honestly. It came from a real place of feeling. But it was the feeling that was not sustained or explored. It turned into a relationship management thing where the energies were indulged but not too much. You both got fixated on the wrong instead of what was right. Got addicted to it. Got addicted to the boost, the energy, the way you two made each other feel on the surface. There's always this argument in somebody's energy. I just can't give them that time. I just can't give them that time. I just can't. The busyness kept somebody from emotionally attaching and keeping it that way. So it became what it did. And sometimes your energy is going to do this, just to let you know. Occasionally, and I understand you're declarative. I don't dispute that. You're choosing a commitment, one that exists, that you are contractually obligated to. You contractually obligated yourself to it, and you're reaffirming it and standing in your power. But every now and again, you're going to do this. Okay? It's to be expected. It's to be expected. Ten of Swords, please. Show me that Ten of Swords. Show me the Ten of Swords, please. I don't actually see the third person's heart. I just see you contracting yourself to it. Or you reaffirm your commitment to whomever the other person is. You do have good news coming in, or at least you expect good news coming in about an offer relatively soon. I will try to remember to do a time check on that. I don't doubt the strength of your will, honey. I have every reason to believe, I'm looking at a Libra, that you have multiple dominant fixed fixed sign placements, particularly Taurus, Leo, maybe even a little bit of Aquarius, but particularly Leo and Taurus. It's like I've made up my mind and there's no going back. I also think you have a damn strong dose of Aries, because fuck. That is some hard-willed, inflexible energy. I made my decision. I'm sticking to it. And if that's what's right for you, that's what's right for you. No matter how small, you say, I'm going to recommit to putting my love forward in this direction and only this direction. Just please know you're going to occasionally look backwards. To the side. Not backwards, but to the side, like that. And you will think of the Six of Cups in your own way. Show me this Ten of Swords, Three of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, the Lovers. Yeah. Yep. Whoever meets that energy of the Nine of Pentacles, all right? Someone who tends to be very independent, free, single. I don't know, probably a good earner. The thing about Nine of Pentacles and why it's one of my favorite cards, my top 10, is that it's my I can stand on my own 2 feet energy. It is that person here. Whomever meets that qualification is your lover, at least in some respects. Not in the love respect. It always had the potential. The reason it turned out this way is because the love wasn't explored or put forward or kept at the forefront of both of your emotions, despite how it started out. Okay. Even if it was soft and dreamy and that person was too romantic or too poetic or too... It was born of goodwill. They saw the best, I believe, in you. You saw the best and I believe in them. It wasn't just all fantasy and bullshit. It meant something. But that lost its translation. Three of Pentacles. We are determined to see our lover as a friend, but most likely end the connection. Most likely end it. Somebody is. They are, or you are. Somebody's choosing to end it. In the real world, I believe. It's like you'll always be a friend, or you always, you know, that kind of bullshit thing we say to soften the blow. You'll always be a friend, and I gotta go my own way. Whoever's independent energy that is, says I gotta go my own way. We're not friends, and we know we're not friends. But we'll call each other friends. We'll call each other friends. You and I both know we're more than that. But we'll go ahead and call each other friends. Somebody's saying they have to go their own way. Again, it's okay. When you find yourself looking back to the side and you wonder about them, did you fuck up? Could it have been more? Could you have healed it? Could you have made it work? You know, just please know moments like that are going to be normal. I'm looking at Libra who stuck to their guns and said, this is my commitment. This is where my love is. This is where my life is. Okay? I respect your decision. I want to know what you think about them, that's all. When you look back at them like that, I want to know what you're thinking. What are you thinking when you look? I can see that you wonder if you couldn't have healed it, if you couldn't have salvaged it, because you have a history of that with this person. When you feel them pull away, you rush in, you know how to fix it, you say the right words, and then you're back out again. Somebody, it was like that. It's not meant to be an accusation, Libra. It's just how it's hitting me because of how it turned out. The patternization of the Six of Wands when it should have been the love that was kept at the forefront, because that's how it started. We're out of love, we're out of passion. It's been like that for a long time. And you're like, yeah, well, fuck it. This is my direction anyway. This is what I'm signing up to. This is what my commitment is. And I don't mean it to be that harsh. It's just your energy's so firm and so inflexible here and so declarative. It makes me wonder what the whole point of this was. What was the whole point of this? Right? And you probably wonder that same fucking thing. And that's why I want to know what you're thinking. What do you think the whole point of this was? I want to know what you're thinking. Show me the Page of Swords. Death. Scorpio energy. King of Wands. Judgment. You feel like this person was put in your life to test you? You don't know why they came back around. You thought it was over. You don't know why they came back around. You thought it was over. You don't know why they came back around. You thought it was over. You don't know why you responded to them so intensely like you did either. You wonder about that. I thought it was over. You have a pre-existing history with this person. I know you know each other for years. That's here. Perhaps you two dated once and you broke or something like that. And then you had a pattern of behavior with him after that. Some of you felt like you were being tested. Others of you, tested by the universe. You thought it was over. Death. King of Wands. The energy came back strong. Judgment. They were reintroduced into your life and with some very powerful energy attached to them. Or you, the both of you. Show me the feeling. We couldn't see it. We were afraid. We were afraid to open up and take a chance. That's why you can't feel the feeling. I had closed that door a long time ago. It's almost like the universe put them back into your path just to fuck with you. Like, why would you reintroduce this person to me? Why do I feel so intensely towards them now? That thing ended years ago. It shouldn't even be a conflict for me. I asked for feeling. I got swords. The 8 of Swords, the 10 of Swords, the Fool. You were terrified to open up towards them again, but you wanted to. So you might have interpreted this energy as being a test that you thought you would fail. So what started out as a naturally reciprocation of opening up the cups to this person, and it was gentle, even if it was a little fantasy, it was done in goodwill. The passion came by honestly between you two. It was through love, the way it should be. Passion and love should go hand in hand. But then at some point, the energy stopped expressing itself through love, and it became what it became, and here's why. I asked for feeling. I got pain. I got swords. I got conflict. But it was over. It's over. It's over. It's over. I can't be the fool. The fool is here. I can't be the fool. I can't be the fool. I can't be the fool. It's over. It's been over. I don't know why they're back in my life, and the energy is hitting me really fucking hard. They hot as hell. But that shit was over. It's just a test. It's just a sex thing. Right? This is the universe fucking with me. It's just a test, and I gotta pass the test. No? I believe. I think it was a legitimate comeback call. Honey. The Lovers twice. 6 of Cups twice. If we were determined to see the worst in this thing and we already concluded how it would end, we turned it into what we turned it into to justify our beliefs. That's why. I can't open up to this. I can't get hurt. I can't open up to this. I can't get hurt. I can't open up to this. And so thus, what started out so sweetly and our feelings were natural turned into this. The universe introduced this person, rather I should say reintroduced this person into your life at a point that you needed it. I don't know why. But they reintroduced them at a point in your life where you needed it. I don't know what was going on. Perhaps you were detached, wanting more but couldn't find it. And so the universe put them back into your life, and I swear to God, the feeling was stronger than it was when you left it. I I can't open back up to this. I said it was over. 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 I can't take it. I can't. If this is a test, I know it's a test and I can't fail it. I can't fail it. I'm going to recommit myself to this other direction, and that's my true calling. Maybe you're right. Maybe that's all this person was good for, was to remind you of where you were supposed to go or where you were supposed to commit yourself to, especially if it causes you this much conflict. But if it helps you, when they were reintroduced into your life, it was done with an open heart, if that helps you. And then it became how it became. There's a parting of ways here, and it's done under the guise of friendship. Okay, show me when the energy declares itself in one direction. It could be now, during Libra season. Oh, we have so much arcana here today, honey. It is so much. When does Libra's energy reaffirm its direction? When does Libra's energy reaffirm its direction, please? When does the energies reaffirm themselves into one direction? Into one direction? Come on, man. When do the energies reaffirm their direction? For some of you, within 4 months. For now, you seem to still be in a place of conflict about this person's energy, still desiring some sort of radical transformation in it. You struggle with it. You struggle with this person's energy, how you react to them, why you still want to pull them in, why you still want things to radically change. But it's looking like you will reaffirm your direction for commitment, clarity, standing in our power, inflexible energy, declarative of truth, by 4 months or the new year. Let's call that February. Could be happening now. I don't know. But a part of you still struggles with the fact that you desire radical transformation with this energy. But so long as the emotionality remains neglected between you two, if you're not allowed to grow your feelings, extend them, or speak to them, it will remain here in this pattern that you two have created. And as I was telling Scorpio the other day, in their message, the Six of Wands does not for a relationship make. It feels good, but it cannot sustain. Six of Wands cannot sustain love. It just can't. Flirtation, being complimentary, being sexy, it has its appeal, and you can become patternized with it. But the Lovers was meant to express itself love first. How it started and how it ended up. I want to see this new offer. It's looking like some of you are expecting a new job opportunity relatively soon. You seem to actually literally be expecting it. And it seems like a brand new opportunity to you under the star. When does that Ace of Pentacles present itself? It's looking like to you any day now. Any day now. For some of you, a week within this message prior to or a week after. We're talking now 6 days before, after. No more than 2 weeks. You're expecting it very, very soon. Whoa, good job. You're expecting word literally any day. Okay, within a week or so around this message. Damn. All right, good job. Good luck to you. I hope you get it. You seem to anticipate that you will. You will be expecting that news soon. And it will make you happy, it looks like. It looks like it. It looks like it's going to make you happy. Good. That's very good. For the 13th. Yeah. As of today, as I'm filming this, yes. So within a week, prior to or right after this message. Very good. All right, the separation here. The separation here, please. When might this happen? 9. The 9 of Pentacles. It's looking like it's them. They've shown me 9 of Pentacles twice as it attaches to the Lovers, I believe. It could be you, reverse energies, but it's looking like it's them. They are considering the break now. That 5 of Pentacles. The 6 of Cups with you, I believe. Again, it could be you with them. I don't know. There will be a discussion in a few weeks. It looks like. A not easy one. 9 and 9. Within days or weeks of this message. Possibly the 18th. I don't think so. They are contemplating it currently. And again, it could be you, but they are contemplating it. Full break. A difficult conversation. Okay. The end of that passion. What came kicking back so strongly is over from somebody's point of view. Death and the passion. They've been thinking about it and doubting it for a long time. That's enough. I'm sorry, I don't even know who this person is. This other person over here that you have chosen and you stand by. Can you show me more about this person, please? The one that you commit yourself to, you throw all of yourself into, and you say, this is what's correct for me. This is the correct one. This is what I have chosen. This is what I've stuck to. This is what I'm determined to. Show me this. 2 of Swords. What does that mean? 4 of Wands. You're confused about your relationship and or your commitment, possibly, to this person. About possibly where it was going. Chariot. Sometimes in this commitment, this relationship that you are looking at, you continuously choose to take chances on it, even if sometimes it's confusing or it's not the most, even if it's not the most emotionally strongest of connections or the most passionate of relationships, it feels like home to you. Okay. It feels like home to you. There's that Hierophant with the Chariot again, Taurus, Cancer energy. Okay. And 6 of Pentacles, the 3 of Wands. We anticipate to continue to balance with this person whom we are committed, and that we don't expect that to change. Sometimes we don't always know how to take the action towards a relationship that we want, to be more adventurous in it, to be more open within it, but it's ours and it's reliable and we're choosing it. We're committing ourselves to that person. Okay? Everybody's getting whoppers, honey. Everybody's getting whoppers. Scorpio, exiting and or entry energy, as we've seen. Sagittarius energy. Entering or exiting energy, as we've seen. Also, you might have some very strong Sag in your chart. The cat, highly intuitive. The small dog. Some of you have very small dogs. We're talking pet dogs, like little ones, chihuahuas, terriers, that kind of thing. Yorkies. What else, please? The 10 of Pentacles, the Tree of Life. Yes, you concern yourself with the 10 of Pentacles, and that's one of the things that you were striving for and achieving for. The wreath, for some of you, December is some outstanding energy. Also the indication of the world. Things are closing. Yes, I see that. Some sort of gift exchange might be imperative here. Don't quite know. And then also the time of Christmas. Pegasus, masculine freedom, masculine pride, the sense of choosing for oneself and going towards one's destiny and flying towards it. You. Any other initials, please? Other than you? Nope. The heart with the nurse's cap. Some of you are literally nurses, or you might be connecting to one, but healing of the heart space. The deer, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, and the busy bee. Yes, I see the busyness surrounding your energy, and it's one of the things that has kept you emotionally distant from this person. But every time you sense the break, you kind of come rushing in to fix it. The stingray, Scorpio energy, and then big masculine glasses. Okay, that's enough. Okay. Oh my. Oh, it's looking like I got 2 for 3 now. Air signs, just putting me through it. This one reached certain levels of depths that were sincere, honest, sad, but true to the human experience. You have made your choice. And it's looking like it's a solid one. One that you feel you can rely upon. And that your best intentions and energies are best served. And that you can declare yourself to, tie yourself to, consciously and willfully. One that makes you feel stand up and corrected. Like you are correct in your space when you choose this person. It makes you feel correct. So then that's correct for you. Soul bonds are not easy. Especially one that recognize such a strong lover's union. They are meant to challenge us. I see the challenge. The challenge was not accepted. What does that mean? You wondered why this person was brought back into your life when you understood it was over. You felt tempted by the fool to open yourself up to it, but it felt too painful and scary. That was the challenge. Somebody did. To open up into love. I see a willing participant from one person who has a soft, dreamy, if not fantasy energy surrounding them, but it was done so with love and sincerity. They might have seen you in rose-colored glasses. You might have seen them that way. I don't know, but it was honest. And the potential for real love was there because it was indeed there multiple times. The lovers, 6 of Cups. But the love was not put forward first out of fear. And thus the connection, the truth of it, the real truth of the connection, the true strength of the connection was denied. A real lover's connection has to be earned. You have to choose it. And that the love comes first. You're meant to raise each other up, challenge each other, confront each other on your fears, make you realize what you've been missing, make you realize what it is you have yet to achieve or strive for. And because the energy can be so strong and challenging, it does feel like we might be tested from the universe. I know that's how you interpreted their energy at some point, that they were a test. And until you knew how to complete the test, you kind of maintained the energy, the both of you did, in a place from where it started, where it was beautiful, and where it became habitual, ego-driven lust, possibly, flirtation, yes. But of course it had the opportunity to go in the other direction. It did not. So I don't want you to think of it in terms of successes or failures, Libra. You chose what you chose. I don't want you to second guess it. It looks pretty damn strong, or at least in your estimation is. Your strength of will and conviction for what you have chosen is very, very much indeed that. It may not be a confusing, intense, complicated lover's connection, but it is simple, it's clean, it's straightforward, and it's a connection that you understand. That's what you've chosen. And I want you to embrace your choice because you say it's correct for you, and I believe you. Just know occasionally when you look to the side like that, and you look at them, or you think on them, or you ponder them, it's normal. and learn from it what you can, with the honest truth of it. Try not to think of this person as in terms of a test. That won't help you. When we always think about things in terms of tests, we're going to put ourselves in a position to fail. That's why it does not behoove us to think in terms of being tested. Because we automatically launch into that thinking, well, if it's a test, then that means I can fail it. So think about what it is instead that you can learn from it. How did it shape you? How did it develop you? Did it help you? Did it help build you up? Did it help bring out some of your stronger aspects and qualities? Did it make you want to achieve more? Did it make you want to reach for more? Did it make you want to aim for more? Did it make you want to feel for more? The feelings thing is the big one here. It provoked in you a lot of feelings, I think. And it was for that very reason that it was so scary, I believe. I'm gonna get so many negative comments. Tarot's not a popularity contest. So take what resonates, leave what does not. Reverse energies as it applies. It either is for you or it isn't. This one was exquisitely specific. So, it's not yours, don't accept it. Check your other placements, so I'll catch you on the next one, which is 2 weeks from now. This one was a doozy. Well, it's like, well, Gemini gave you all their bullshit, let me give you mine. Okay. I have to rearrange the furniture, Christina. If I don't move things around fucking 20, 30 times, how am I going to know if it's right? It's you. It's you. It's you, honey. I love you to pieces. I need you to do what's right for you. But if it helps you, as strong-willed and independent and possibly silly as this person was, I promise you, they were silly. When their energy got reintroduced to you, I think they're silly. I have that distinct impression from their energy. Because I think it... I don't know why I'm getting this. You made them feel things they hadn't felt in a long time. That's why their energy got dreamy on you. They hadn't opened up like that in a long time. So when I tell you that energy, they came by it honestly. That's what I mean. They were sincere, if that helps you. That's enough. Put it in the comments. I'll see you in a couple weeks, honey. Take care. Be well.